All right, we're going to be jumping into this episode, but before we do, I just want to remind you, last Wednesday of every month, Trivia Night presented by Full Buddy Cast at Cole Street Brewery, 1627. We have prizes. In fact, I had someone message me. I don't even know what it's going to be, but somebody has messaged me that they want to donate gifts to it. So, I just had a Cole Street Brewery via Square pop up for one of our upcoming guests that we're going to have. But anyway, show up 6:30. 7 p.m. is when we kick off. We do it on electronic tablets. It's a lot of fun. I had Craig's team destroyed last time. They won 3 out of the 4 games. But it's a fun time. Come on out, hang out, meet some people, and have some drinks at Cole Street Brewery, 1627, last Wednesday of every month. So that means this next Wednesday, if you're listening Friday, April 21st. Thanks for listening, and here is the episode. All right, everyone, thanks so much for listening to, I don't know if I can even call it this, typically it's a different name for this episode. I can't legally say it right now. In fact, you're going to see why and hear why. But it's Shed Night. Full Buddy Cast presents Shed Night. SHED.
Downgraded out of the garage.
I don't even say that.
Just separately?
I don't even say that word
at all.
That's like a naughty word.
You're gonna have to edit.
That's the show that shall not be named. But Craig is out. Craig left.
Rage.
I mean, his attitude, like his hair. I mean, like it was red. All I saw was red.
Ginger rage.
Yeah, anger. Let me just get through the sponsors and then we'll get into this. But Full Buddy Cast presents Shed Night. Shed Night brought to you by Cole Street Brewery, 1627 Cole Street, Enumclaw, Washington, 98022. Wear your hoodie. Take yourself in. Get 15% off your drinks. Say hi to Sean as well. Mention Full Buddy Cast and that you're wearing the hoodie and that you've tagged yourself in. Get 15% off. Go to Bordeaux Wine Bar, a hop, skip, and a jump around the corner. You'll see them. Get $2 off your drinks. Just talk to your server. Say Full Buddy Cast. Take yourself in. You get $2 off your drinks. You know what? Mention johnsbeaver.com if you see John there, and he'll probably smile, hug you, and then buy you a drink. But don't tell him I said that because I'm not guaranteeing it. Go to Mazatlan as well. Mazatlan, say hi to Andy Cardenas, the man, the myth, the legend, the guy who's on Facebook constantly just prowling in the corners. Anyway, we don't have Craig Bentley on the mic.
Well, I mean, you got to stop telling him his job isn't real.
He's just so mad that we had to change the name. Like he said, this is originally my show.
Well, I mean, if you're going to go after Lowe's or Home Depot as a sponsor, I think
that's true.
Shed Night makes sense.
Shed Night's a lot better. You could probably corner the market on sheds.
If you need a place to stay, already pre-built and in the parking lot.
Shed Night. Wear your Full Buddy Cast hoodie.
It's for when you get arrested.
Tie it over your face. We got Corey Bentley on the mic, though.
I'm still here. I don't care about the name.
You don't. It is great to be here. We do have a fill-in coming in very soon. I'm excited to
as soon as the name change happened.
Yeah. Well, it was the main reason.
Yeah.
We had to change the name to get this guest on. He's been a previous guest before. Hates the podcast. Laughed in my face when he found, not laughed in my face, but he was laughed out of surprisement that we had Patreons, that people would actually pay for this. Yeah. What? I remember that. I remember his look. I kind of felt proud. So thank you for being a Patreon. RIP. Moment of silence. We lost one though.
Do you think he'll be surprised at that?
That we lost one?
Yeah.
I think he'd be like. Surprised would be like how come more haven't left?
Yeah.
I got to do some shout outs too. I'm going to do shout outs right away. These aren't Patreons quite yet. I'll do that at the end. But, you run into people here. It's a small town, and it's people that support you. They help you. They encourage you. One of the reasons that I started a Full Buddy Cast was because I'd run into people, talk to them for about 10 minutes and go like, man, it'd be kind of fun to record that. You learn something new from somebody, what they're doing with life. It's a little different than a Facebook post. And obviously, when they're getting married, have kids, but you kind of catch up with them. You hear the voice, you hear the laughter, you hear the stories. So that's how originally Full Buddy Cast started. I would just grab a random buddy of mine and we would just podcast together. So it's kind of grown, but one of the day one supporters, I saw him at Cedars yesterday. He's a good dude. Actually last night, and we were chatting it up, and he's like, "Man, I've been listening since day one, bro." And I'm like, "You know what? You have, and I got to give him a shout out. Sometimes I get so wrapped up in my own world that I don't even notice the things around me or take for granted the things around me." This dude also hooked me up. I didn't know if I was supposed to mention this story because I want to be careful, but this was like a year or two ago. Was at the Muckleshoot Casino. He had just won a hand pay. I just said hi to him prior to that, and then I kind of sat with him a little bit. And out of the hand pay, he handed me $100. Said, "Have fun."
Wow.
Yeah. So Chris O'Connor. The man, the myth, the legend, Chris O'Connor. Appreciate you, buddy. Again, it was. I know he wasn't looking for this, and it seems a little bit disingenuous because this is after the fact. I should have been shouting out beforehand. Always a good guy. Always been a good laugh. He's kind of got this. I always put my arm around him a lot. Which
does he enjoy that?
I don't know about that. Like I'm always like he's kind of built, he's got some broad shoulders and stuff. So it's like you kind of want to just kind of like squeeze him a little bit. He's kind of like that. Not a teddy bear, but he's kind of like it's like he's just like, "Hey, what's up, bud? Good to see you."
He hasn't pushed you off yet, then.
He's probably thought about just punching me in the face several times.
It's going to be one extreme or the other.
Yeah, definitely for sure. But anyway, shout out to Chris. Appreciate you as well. Dane Heater, just ran into Dane. He played with you on
played
softball together,
and he joined Craig's fantasy league that somebody doesn't get invited to.
That other one, he's in the minor league one.
Yeah,
is he still in it?
Yeah,
that guy.
I don't think
he's a good guy.
He had somebody.
When I say that guy, that's that. I'm talking about.
He had somebody draft
Craig
for him last year, if I remember, because he had a conflict, but he's still in. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to actually hanging out with him at the draft again next year.
Well, he's got an open invite here. I would love to have him on Garage.
Yeah, this night. Come on.
Shed night.
Yeah.
Shed night. Dang. But just caught up with him like 20 minutes ago. So anyway, he says hi. And he's a year younger than
on here. Yeah.
Your graduate or your
I'm an old man.
Your 20-year reunion is this year.
It is. That you're going to for me.
Are you going?
No, you are.
I'm going to go.
You're going to wear my name tag. Some of them won't even know the difference. They probably don't even remember who I am. I got a message from one of your Patreons.
Oh, yeah?
Do you want to hear it?
Skelly?
No. It says, I'm assuming it's somebody that listened to you talk about losing a Patreon.
Why did it just happen?
Because I got a message. Yeah, it was a couple days after you released the episode. Yeah. It goes, "Well, I was also promised a hoodie like a year ago. Travis better get this taken care of or soon there'll be no Patreons." And I go, "You need to submit that as a question." And he goes, "Well, I submitted an official question on Facebook and it was ignored or denied. Do we value our Patreons?"
Who is this?
The guy who you cannot pronounce his last name. So here, I've officially aired your grievances, Jackson.
Thank you, Jackson. Text him right now and ask if he wants a blue or a pink hoodie.
All right.
Because that's all I got left. Blue or pink hoodies and XL. Nothing in 2XL. I got large, medium, and small. That goes out for you guys, too, that are out there. Pretty cool. While you're sending them that message, Jen and John Salbrack, shout out to them. Their kid, I'm going to mispronounce the name. I'm bad at it. Kylie? Kaylee? I'm so bad at names. Once I get it in my wrong in my head, it's stuck there. Like there's people like, for instance, your boy over there. I can't say his last name ever.
Yeah, it's Zuiduk.
Zuiduk. And then like Connor Young comes in and just freaking rolls off his tongue. Also Thomas Savageau. I can't do it. Once I get it messed up, I'm done. What do you say?
He hasn't responded.
Oh, okay.
Yet.
But anyway, shout out to them. They went to Fenway Park and wore the Full Buddy Cast hoodie.
He storms out and then he calls back in. What do you want?
What do you want?
Hello?
What?
Hey, you stormed out. What do you want now?
Well, you know what?
Hey, wait, get that closer.
I was thinking about it, and I don't think it's very fair. They don't like it.
What don't you like?
The fact that you're doing some she-shed night. I don't like it.
Well, what do you want us to do?
Well,
Our hands are tied.
You should have taken a vote.
All right, let's take a quick vote. All those
It
that
doesn't work. It doesn't work now.
all those that want Garage Night say aye.
Aye.
All those who want Shed Night say aye. Aye.
Home Depot's giving us money.
Yeah, we're getting a lot of money from Home Depot. New sponsor.
Just want you to be both aware that this is a negative impact on everything, and it's getting closer to where I don't show up.
I'm just now realizing I don't think Corey knows how to put you on speakerphone.
Probably not.
It is on speakerphone.
That's speakerphone?
Yeah.
One more time. Talk, Corey. Or Craig.
What?
That's a lot better. You did not have it on before.
It was.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I turned the volume up.
Yeah, turn the volume up. What are you doing?
I'll turn it all the way up.
All the way up.
There you go.
Oh, it's already off the rails. Already off the rails.
There we go. Shed Night brought to you by Craig Bentley.
And his ginger rage.
Unbelievable.
Sorry about that, buddy, but hey, if once we get this sorted out, we'll bring you back on. If we do change it to the name that shall not be named.
Yeah, well, we'll see if I answer.
Our boy isn't here yet, so it may go back to that name very quick.
Sounds good.
All right, love ya.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Ouch, he didn't say it back.
Yeah, a little rude. All right, so anyway, I'm running out of hoodies. My uncle, he's the one that makes them. He's done making them, so these are end of the line. I got to figure something else out.
Does anybody out there make hoodies? Let us know.
Please do. All right, get back into that microphone. Set that thing back up. Thank you, Craig, for calling in. I kind of want to get into Scary Skelleys when our buddy shows up here. And let's catch up with you. One more thing from you. Oh, I got one.
What's that?
Guess who's listening to this thing?
Who?
A former manager of yours.
Former?
Yeah.
Who's that?
I ran into him at the casino. Donovan.
He actually listens?
He listens to this, him and Stacy.
Wow.
Yeah. And I was like telling him a story. He's like, yeah, I've heard this already. I'm like, what? I never told you this. He goes, yeah, I listened to the podcast.
Like through a whole episode?
Yeah, which is nuts.
I don't even get through a whole episode.
Yeah, I mean, we got into a little bit of an episode.
Well, I hit the button for you.
That's right.
So you get a little count. And then I just don't listen to it.
Once you hear that intro, you're like, nope.
Yeah, we need to update the intro again.
We always say that.
I'm just saying it again.
I like the intro. I think it like...
It's on the list. Update the intro. Get a Patreon board actually up here. And get some Garage Night merchandise.
And I know what Donovan makes. I'm surprised if he's listening and he's just... Like, to me, it's like... Well, I don't know what he makes, but I'm assuming what he makes. He can't afford $5 a month to support the podcast. Oh, I don't know how to... I can just... This is...
Oh, he knows how. He just doesn't want to.
No, he doesn't.
I don't blame him.
No, he doesn't know how.
He doesn't know how to use Patreon?
I guarantee he's going to pretend he doesn't know. Okay, maybe you're right. This is how it's going to go.
I think he just doesn't want to give you $5
yeah,
a month.
This is how the conversation... I'm bumping it to 10. If I mean anything to this guy...
I'd like him to mail it to you, like cash.
Him and Stacy called me, and we had a full-on, 10-minute conversation about Love is Blind.
The TV show?
The TV show. He doesn't watch it. He was surprised as heck that I do. I love it.
Haven't seen it, but I have been watching The Circle. Have you ever watched
Circle's
that?
Great.
Just finished season 3. It's very interesting.
Have you done the one with the celebrities that showed up yet? I don't want to ruin the surprise for you. I think I'm on.
We're just starting season 4. The only celebrity was the chick that impersonated Lance Bass.
Okay. All right. Then I'm going to hold off on blowing your mind here.
But the season 4 teaser made it seem like the Spice Girls were going to be there. And I don't know if am I close?
I don't know.
All right. Well, that's what it made it seem like in the teaser.
I don't
know. A lot of British teasers going on.
Yeah, no, I love the Skarrey.
That show,
very
psychologically interesting to me.
So good. It's a great social experiment.
Yes. I didn't think I was going to like it.
No.
'Cause I don't like reality TV shows. I don't like all the dating shows. I don't like any of that.
It's so good.
But that is good.
That is good. I agree. I think you're going to like Love is Blind then.
Really?
Because Love is Blind is the same thing. Do you understand the premise of it?
That's the Nicholas Shea one, correct? Where they're on the pods.
Shed Night!
He's here.
We got our person. We got our person over here. Do you want a drink out of that?
Yes.
All right. We got our person.
Just in time to talk about Love is Blind, the TV show.
The White Whale.
Watch it all the time.
Do you actually?
No.
That would have been great if you did.
That would have been like, that's my favorite TV show ever.
Chimp Empire. Have you seen that on Netflix?
Seen what?
Chimp Empire.
Whoa, get on the microphone. What is this, your first time on a podcast?
Should be.
Hey guys, have you heard?
That's pretty cool.
All right. Look, Craig stormed out. Craig was mad. I'm not even going to mention the name that we can't mention right now.
Because you wouldn't be here.
Because you wouldn't be here. So we had to change the name to Shed Night.
That's right.
And Craig.
And now I'm here.
Craig stormed out. Who do we have on the mic?
I'm Craig Bentley. This is super serious. I'm talking with my hands.
It's also Lee. Sinkovic.
Nailed it.
Yes.
Good memory.
I learned something from the last time. Can't say it like the street, the Enumclaw Street.
No H here.
No, nothing. Lee is here. He is probably the biggest fan of the show.
Of Shed Night.
Of
Shed Night. Yeah. Yes, number one fan.
Number one fan. We're not going to mention the other one. He's the biggest hater of it. He's created several burner accounts that he just trashes anytime I share. But
I've noticed those have stopped. They're fewer and fewer.
Well, we have them still.
Oh.
They fly under the...
Did you hide me?
No, I just don't share them.
Oh.
They're still out there on Spotify. I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, I don't share these as much as I usually do.
Then he can't review it.
No.
I think I read a review and I'm like, that's Lee. It was on YouTube or somewhere else. It was something weird. And I was like, I read it. I'm like,
Was it bad?
I'm like, this sounds like Lee. It's like a 1-star, 2-star review.
I definitely did that.
Did you do that?
Yeah, on Apple.
Yeah. See? Yeah.
That's how much I hate Garage Night.
Whoa! Can we say the name?
Well, he just did.
Yeah.
So
Only you can. Is this one of those things?
okay, you have to be careful. We don't want
Is
to
this
pay
one of those
anybody
things
royalties.
that Only
That's
certain
true.
types of people can say words and other people can't. I just want to make sure.
That's how much I hate.
He won't let me say midget. So can he say Garage
What
Night?
about LPs? Little persons?
Oh,
LP?
absolutely.
All right.
But that's how much I hate.
LPs are loss prevention to me. So
The old name is I searched it out on Apple. I don't even listen to stuff on Apple, but I searched it out just to write a shitty review.
What?
we got kicked off Apple because of that.
What
Good.
a man. What a man. What a mighty good man. All right, so we got to kick this off with one of the Patreons who pays a monthly toll to support. By the way, you're going to like to hear this.
Yeah, listen to this.
The 20 Patreons that I normally have had dropped to 19.
Good. Who's
Yeah.
the smart one?
Well, I'm not gonna call the guy out. He's supported for many months.
I will call the guy out. Well done, sir.
I appreciate the support when
madam.
I had it. We don't know nowadays. We really shouldn't assume. But just kidding. We do have Jared Skelly, the Scary Skelleys. He's got questions for you.
Skelly does?
Yeah,
He sends questions.
He sends
in.
questions.
He has his own segment.
Like 3 questions. We could have the Lee's knees, like the bees.
Lee
knees.
has no knees.
Yeah, Lee has no knees.
We can't.
Weak knees.
We can't have that segment.
All right. Well,
That segment would be torn up before it
that
started.
segment-
Well, that was what Jaren's his son called me. Well, weak knees.
Really?
Yeah.
How old's his son?
Oh, this was a couple of years ago at one of the joke lift things, the real estate things. But he's what?
So he's probably like 4 or 5.
Yeah,
huh?
something like that. Someone. I still don't know who, but someone in this group convinced him to come up to me and go, "Hey, weak knees."
I'm assuming it was Craig.
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
Probably talk to him like this. Listen, kid.
Follow my hand signals.
Yeah. Where's Craig?
He stormed out. He was mad about the night.
Oh.
He went to a baseball game instead.
I don't blame him.
All right, the first question is Skarrey Skelleys, Marvel or DC? Marvel or DC?
For what? What's the question?
Yeah.
What do you prefer more? What do you hate more?
Are we talking comics? Are we talking TV? Are we talking movies?
Let's break it down.
Come on,
Let's
Skelly.
Let's go comics first.
I never read the comics.
I read the comics.
Comics is Marvel.
I like
Marvel makes better movies.
Marvel. Yeah, I mean, I make fun of Skelly for not elaborating, but basically the answer is Marvel.
who was for the Fantastic Four?
Marvel.
Okay, then yes, I agree.
Yeah.
And you didn't. You were Archie's more.
I didn't really read comics.
Well, and the greatest television show growing up was the animated X-Men show.
That's true, but I would also rival it with Batman the Animated Series is a pretty darn good one too.
I thought we were talking about Marvel, and you started talking. I thought you were going to say the Animaniacs for some reason. I was like, "Where is he going with this?" It was a good show, though.
I love the Animaniacs. Yeah.
Now movies, Marvel or DC?
Marvel is
movies?
miles ahead of DC right now.
So
but DC is should be making a comeback because they got the Gunn brothers now, kind of running it over there.
Man,
They both have a big enough universe they could do good things with it.
together.
Yeah, well, you never want them together.
No. Except they have Batman and Superman are both DC, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, that whole thing's weird. What would you say the most powerful Marvel? Would it be Thor? Who's the most powerful?
That's not something I can answer because the comics are different.
I mean, yeah, if we're talking comics, I mean, Hulk's up there because the angrier he gets, the stronger he gets. He literally broke a world.
Isn't there like some world eater like Galactus?
That's Galactus, the devourer of worlds. Yeah.
They don't even show that in the movies, really.
No, they haven't. Rumor is they're going to, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That seems powerful.
Yeah, it's pretty big deal.
It's like Pac-Man for worlds.
Who's the best X-Men? Who did you like? I like Gambit. Gambit I liked a lot.
You would like Gambit.
He's pretty cool. Smooth talker. A little bit of an ace up his sleeve.
Little light in the loafers.
No, that was I think that was more who's the guy that could morph?
His name is literally Morph.
That's what it was. That's why
The Power Rangers?
Yeah. No.
Oh.
Okay.
I thought we were talking about Morphin.
All right. Good question.
They're bringing it back. Netflix.
Fair question.
Power
Skelly.
Rangers reunion.
6 out of 10, Skelly.
Yeah, you're right. I think he's Googling these things now because the last ones were pretty good. Things like, with summer approaching, we recently cut the cord with the cable company and are just streaming now. How close have you been doing the same? We talked about streaming.
That was last week's.
We've had other ones.
Here's the thing. If you do that, though, and you're streaming everything, you're paying just as much as cable.
Yeah, well, I'm doing both.
It depends on which way you do it. I've
Craig's
tried both
doing it
ways. And the problem with...
I'm doing it wrong because I cut cable, but then like I was looking through my bills the other day, and I'm paying like $50 a month for Sling TV.
Oh yeah, Sling. If you don't, I paid
to watch English soccer on it.
So
I watch it one day a week.
I paid $50 a month for Sling just to watch the NFL season, and then I canceled it because that's still cheaper than paying for a Sunday ticket or something else.
Yeah,
that's the only reason I did it that way. And do you see the prices for YouTube for Sunday ticket? Ridiculous.
I haven't even looked.
Cancel YouTube. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
So Jared says,
is this show on YouTube?
Yes.
Is it?
Cancel YouTube.
Yeah.
This is his biggest fan.
Or if you want to sponsor us, give us all free Sunday ticket.
Yeah,
yes.
That's cool too. Would you be a fan then if you got free Sunday ticket?
I mean,
of Shed Night.
Yes.
Shed Night only.
Yeah.
Do you believe in ghosts? This is the second question from Jared Skelly.
No.
Have you seen Patrick Swayze?
Well, I mean, besides that,
I think he's probably back again.
I believe in Patrick Swayze's ability to ceramics and pottery.
I do not believe in ghosts.
I think they're real and aliens.
Aliens are real. Ghosts are absolutely not real.
How do you know aliens aren't just ghosts cloaked?
How do you know ghosts just aren't?
Or the other way around?
Yeah. All I know is Carly watches a ton of that bullshit Ghost Hunters.
Oh, I think that's bullshit.
What? So those
Because
ghosts are bullshit, but your ghosts aren't?
No, because I don't think if I was a ghost that you would ever get caught. Really,
That's ghostism.
Those ghost hunters are just as fake as those psychics.
You're ghostist.
That they're like, oh, I think you might have had problems in your childhood. Oh, good guess.
Discrimination
Good guess,
against
psychic.
ghosts.
That was the best Aaron Mayer impersonation I've ever seen in my life. That was really good.
That was what I was going for.
That was really good.
He saw a ghost. He believes.
Who?
Aaron Mayer.
Aaron, yeah, there's a lot of people who've seen stuff. I just don't know if,
You got to travel back to Boston and hang out on the East Coast. You'll see a lot of ghosts.
Well, that's where the Ghost Hunters are.
Well, they don't do a good job. Shows for money. Ghosts aren't about money. Ghosts are for real.
I don't know.
Ghosts are living in the moment.
Yeah.
All right, what is the best and worst thing about your
That was
job?
a 4 out of 10, Skelly. That was another horrible question.
That was a bad question.
About my job, there's no ghosts.
What's the best? What's the best and worst thing about your job?
The best thing?
Yeah,
Ugh.
I don't really want to mention what my job is,
Yeah.
but it is OnlyFans. I got to make my own hours. It's the best thing.
And what's the worst thing? You don't have any subscribers?
Nobody's subscribing.
Business is slow.
This is going to sound terrible, but after all the years of it, the worst thing is people.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the best thing is it's like second nature.
Yeah.
Like you just do it.
You just do it.
Yeah.
Muscle memory.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was my daughter. She's working at the Rainier, and she was a hostess and a busser, and did all that. People coming in. You know, like you're always, hi, how many in your party? Let me write you down. It'll be a 10-minute wait. Right over here. Can you get your waters? People. Then she got a job at Grocery Outlet, and she worked like 2 days, and she's like, this is the best. I see like 5 people. I gotta just focus on just stocking
Rousing
shelves.
endorsement for Grocery
Outlet
Outlet.
isn't doing very well. Then.
No,
5 people.
She didn't say that. They get a lot of work. They get a lot of work out there. A lot of people. 14 pallets a week sometimes, and she's the only one breaking down them all week.
Oh, 14 pallets a week?
Yeah,
That would be nice.
yeah.
How many pallets are you doing?
Probably a week? We'd probably get like 6-7 a day.
For
Yeah.
For night crew or for produce?
For both. Like Night Crew has double loads every day.
Yeah,
Or every other day now. So they get like 14 boards a night.
Yeah.
And then they don't have a load, but then they get another. So their loads are every other. But produce gets at least like 5 to 7 a day.
Satisfied spouses with the double loads.
No,
It is at night.
it's too much work.
And it is Thursday.
Lee won't get that. Lee won't get that one at all. So what is your best job? What's the best thing about your job, Lee?
Well, we'll start with the worst, and that's people.
Okay.
I have to deal with people occasionally. The best part about my job is when I'm not dealing with people. I just get to go out.
And turn people's gas off.
No, that's not my job.
I didn't say it doesn't have to be your job. You could do it.
I could do it. I could shut off a city if I wanted to.
Are you part of the mafia that everyone else is a part of the mafia? Are you part of the where everyone else works that is on this show and comes and hangs out?
No,
No, I'm not a municipal worker.
he works for the big company.
Oh, big company.
Big company.
You
probably pay them.
I probably do pay them.
yeah.
Yeah.
For
that
up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's true.
Yeah.
Probably do. Or don't pay. Just kidding.
That's why he's here.
Yeah. Yeah, while I'm here,
They've
sent
sent him to infiltrate.
That would be great if that was on the review of the podcast.
I'm gonna become one of those process servers.
I hate this show, and also he doesn't pay his bills.
That'd be sweet.
I'm gonna become a process server, but I'm gonna do it to where I become friends with people before I serve them, so I get into their life.
Oh wow! And then you still
And then I'm like, oh, by the way, it was just so I could do this.
you're at a suit. You're at a suit.
I thought it's because you wanted to put on different outfits.
I will do that too.
Super
And
Bowl.
I'm gonna
party.
put on different accents.
I don't usually invite you to my wedding. I just met you. You seem like a good guy. Come to my wedding, will you? Yeah, absolutely. I'll be
Sure.
there.
Oh.
And then serve them during.
Down the aisle.
Is there anyone out there that has any feelings that this marriage shouldn't? You raise your hand. Yes, I've written it in this document, please. And then you've been served.
Is your name so-and-so? Yes, well, here you go.
my wife has done that before.
What movie was that? Was that Seth Rogen?
Yeah, Pineapple Express.
Where he was started the movie that way?
Yeah. That's how it all got started. He was trying to serve, what's his name? The boss from Office Space.
I know. I don't remember the name.
Lundberg.
Oh, Lundberg.
Yeah. I would do you have to have fun with it.
Yeah, she did it. Jamie, they followed somebody. They got out of the car in like a grocery store. And then she wasn't wearing. It wasn't like the one. Just some random one, and just goes, "Hey, you dropped this," and then the guy's like, "What?" And hands and you've been served. And then they ran. Her and her friend.
Did she do it for somebody else?
Her and her friend.
Because that was the thing I didn't know at the time. But you could have someone like if I wanted to serve somebody, I could ask him to do it for me.
Yeah,
and it's legal.
Yeah, you could subrogate it.
And so there's somebody years ago that two people I worked with, and he had one of the young kids do it for him, and he went to the other store and went through line and did it in line.
No way.
That's the move.
Yeah.
Farm it out to little kids.
Yeah.
That's a great call.
I mean, we can just legalize most of these states to have like 12-year-old work, and then they can all be process servers.
I mean, I can be considered a jerk, but if like a 6-year-old walks up to me and be like, "Hey, are you Lee Sinkovic?" I'm like, "Yeah, here you go." And then what am I going to do? Punch him? Punch? I might. Like, do you listen to Shed Night? Pow!
Yeah, well, no.
Actually, Shed Night's okay. The other name, not okay.
And the 6-year-old probably listens to neither.
Lee's ready to roll this episode.
Did Jared have any more questions, or that was the only one?
That was a 7. That was a 7.5.
Lee's also almost the same shade of his. Speaking of Shed Night, shade of his hoodie right now. It's warm. You are ready to go.
I am ready to go. Let's do this.
I wore red too.
Have we started?
Lee called me and he said today we were red.
Let's red it up.
Yeah.
Okay, so we did the Skarrey Skelleys. We also have Veronica's Hot Topics. Veronica's Hot Topics she's another Patreon, pays me money monthly.
Unbelievable.
And it's so
and this is what they get.
So we've got the questions.
I've been trying to get a board up here.
We've
for
got
months.
the questions here. It's girl questions answered by a man. Or it's a girl. It's a topic for by a girl, but you're gonna talk about it.
All right.
Okay.
Fair.
We're all gonna talk about it, but
I'm interested in Lee's perspective.
Oh, hiking cliches. All the girls, especially now this time of year, they want to go hiking and they want to go do all that. They want to be the basic broad that's hiking. They got their flannel. They got
this time of year.
I don't know. Spring's sprung.
I don't know. I think of a basic as like the pumpkin spice, like
with the fur boots and the Han Solo jacket thing they wear.
Yeah, that's true. So, Lee, remind me, are you married?
I am married.
Does she go hiking?
No.
Does she ever want to go hiking? Like, will you go with me? And you're like, no, that doesn't sound fun to me.
She knows enough not to mention it to me.
If you want to go hiking, just go do it.
Yeah. Would you say?
We'll see you later.
Would you say go take a hike?
I would. That would be the move. Go take a hike.
I don't know.
I'm not sure I understand the question.
Well, it's not really a question. It's more of a topic. Like, what do you feel about women that hike?
I mean,
go
take a hike.
Good for them.
Good for them.
Good for them. I haven't actually been up on.
Into it.
I don't even remember the last time I've even thought to. Like, I can say with just about 100% certainty, I've never in my life been sitting there thinking to myself, I could go for a hike right now.
But now you will.
Now you will.
I doubt it.
I hope it happens.
I
hope you text me,
and
you're like, son of a bitch.
Yeah. Hey, Corey, what are you doing Saturday?
You want to go for a hike?
Yeah.
And I'll be like,
postcards hike.
Are you talking about Mount Peak? Because I haven't been up there forever.
Oh, I haven't been up to Mount Peak, and we tried to go. Were you with us that night years and years ago when the helicopter crashed up there?
Yeah, we were at poker.
Yeah, we all took off.
Yeah, because that one guy wanted to go there.
Yeah.
You can't mention?
Well, I won't mention it because I don't know if we've talked about him on the movie, but somebody different though.
Okay.
And it was for a different reason that he wanted to go.
Yeah.
You want to see dead bodies?
Well, it wasn't.
I think he wanted to save people.
It wasn't to take a hike.
Yeah.
I can tell you that much.
Did you guys find the wreckage?
No, we didn't go.
Yeah, we got. I don't even think we got to Mount Peak. No. We're like, let's go back and play cards.
Wait, are there already cop cars and fire?
I didn't leave. I'm like, I ain't going.
Did you go?
Oh yeah, I was in the car.
And was it already?
Oh well, that's how we found. For some reason, someone had a scanner going.
Well, there was a scanner in Craig's house all the time.
Right, but it was never. I don't ever remember being on a lot.
I don't know. I remember we had one growing up, and I think he had one in that house.
Yeah, and it was on, and we heard it, and so it's like, oh shit, let's go.
There used to be nights I remember as a kid, we would just turn off all the lights and just turn the scanner way up, and then we'd just listen for stuff for the scanner, what was going on, and then the ghosts would come and we would hang out.
Yeah. EVPs or EFVs. That's what the ghost hunters talk about.
And we go hiking.
You're inviting the ghosts into your house.
And then we went hiking. I like hiking boots. Is that cool?
That's cool.
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Here's one. We talked about this before. Lee and I can't. We can't. Do you have to be somewhere?
Oh yeah, you're on shed night time.
I thought you were flashing the watch there.
Yeah, is that what you're doing?
No, I thought it buzzed. I thought I had a message.
Is that an Apple Watch?
Lee and I can't answer this one. But what do you guys think about hair extensions? We talked about eyelashes and how women are all. It's the rage right now to have their eyelashes looking like butterflies.
You could get hair extensions.
Why can't I talk about hair extensions?
Well, I mean,
that's just a joke. There's another guy I work with who's as bald as I am.
And me.
Yeah. And we've joked around talking about taking 6 weeks of short-term disability and coming back with the hair plugs done and then not acknowledging it at all. Not even saying a word, like, hey, what's up, guys?
That's
and just pretending like nothing has changed.
Yeah.
And how hilarious that would be.
You guys could have hair for a day. I've seen videos where you can glue this plastic circle to
it would
your
be
head,
so weird.
and then you do the
age,
plugs through the plastic, and then you get hair.
Maybe when I was 21 and starting to lose it.
That's what I'm at. Look at how thin this is. Look at that.
I'd kill 12 people for that.
I would, yeah.
Me and Lee.
I'm so jealous right now.
I get, you know how I know it's thin now? I get sunburn on my head.
There's nothing worse than it. You got to get one of those big straw hats like I have.
Yeah, the first time it happened, I was like, "What is this?"
Yeah, no, it's the worst.
Yeah.
Did you find out the next day in the shower?
Yeah,
that's how you find out. It's horrible.
Wait, what?
About the sunburned head?
It was burnt.
Yeah,
because I never really worried about it before.
Yeah,
mine was
the worst.
Mine was the opposite spectrum. It was water.
It was your butt.
Yeah, my butt. And I was like, I got all this hair in my butt.
Sunburnt beehole.
Why did that happen? Why did I sit out in the sun upside down the whole day? You know what? No. That's probably a thing to refuel your energy.
I meant heat. I meant weather. Mine was all rain. And remember being a kid when you go outside and you play in the rain? No, it was no sunburn.
It's your
involved.
window.
It was all water.
I can't stand the rain.
It's all water. Freaking guys, killing me.
Welcome to Shed Night.
Well, this is Craig's loving this because you have the same mentality as Craig. Craig wants to ruin the show as much as he can. And then you're trying to do the same, and it's just as if Craig's still sitting with us.
Craig is here. What are you guys talking about?
I got a response
from
Jackson. He said, "Wow, thank you. You think there'd be some more options after all the money I've given him for 16 months?"
Did he even give it?
No, he didn't answer. But
is that a Patreon guy?
Yeah.
Jackson said,
"Knock it down to 18. Let's go.
Let's go." Yeah, I've actually thought about it.
He's a poor college kid
about
too.
Shutting it down.
Oh, he probably can't afford it.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't eat.
Can't do it.
I'm living that life now. I can't shut it.
Do we go back into this thing? I feel like maybe I'll just pre-read this one and see if it's gonna. Well, you guys wouldn't even know it. Well, let me just ask you guys.
Let's see if we know what it is.
Yeah.
Okay, red light therapy.
Yeah, on your skin.
Oh, you know this?
Yeah.
What is it?
I thought I was sitting at a stoplight just screaming.
I have.
I do that. I do that a lot.
So good.
Do you do the Chinese fire drill as well?
No, if I get to a red, I'll just stop and
scream.
Just scream. Just scream.
What do you do for any other light? You have to have one for every light or just red light?
Just red light.
Okay.
Because green lights make me happy.
Green lights are good.
So
green lights are good.
Yellow lights are like...
Yellow is just like, ooh, I don't know. I
might get to scream next.
Yeah, exactly. And yellows are probably better than greens.
Because you might get to scream.
Because I'm still going through and I'm good.
Yeah.
Or I get to stop and scream.
That's so good.
That makes sense.
And I just stop and I just lean back and just let it out.
I'm glad I read this now. I'm glad I read the red light therapy. Credit to me for that.
I had this little face wash thing I bought, and then I went and it had red light in it for your skin.
Okay,
what's it do?
Okay, so here's
I don't know what it does, but I was supposed to use it. It was good for you.
My wife did this.
Obviously, it hasn't worked.
Who's also a Patreon as well. Shikaya and my wife.
Does she pay you in person?
No, she Patreon only. No, my wife also pays on Patreon as well. Well,
she might be obligated though.
She has to be. But anyway, so what this?
I hope it's the lowest amount.
What red light therapy is, from what I can remember, is last year they hit you with a huge amount of red light. You go into a booth, and
like a tanning bed,
like Superman.
It's kind of like a tanning booth. You got to wear these oils or whatever, and then you stand on this jiggly thing, and it just jiggles.
Oh, like the exercising machine from the 50s.
Yes.
Okay.
And so,
you ever seen those?
So
the rubber band.
They shake you.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. But
what's that got to do with Superman?
So the red light kills.
But Superman absorbs the red light.
So do they.
You guys are not listening at this point.
I'm trying to explain to him that they absorb the red light and it's good for them.
Like Superman.
But the red light kills the fat cells. And then it jiggles them down to your feet,
that red light therapy is for weight loss.
I believe in that about as much as I believe in ghosts.
What is red light therapy for skin then? Because why does my skin thing have a red light in it?
You know, now that he mentions, it probably kills it, and so it kind of
the skin cells, the dead skin cells. Yes. It kills
now
it?
that he mentions it's for weight loss, though, your face is looking a little thinner.
It does look a lot thinner.
Only on one side.
Yeah.
I did this side a little bit too much. And
almost ghoulish or Bell's palsy.
How'd you melt your face? It was just skincare routine.
Yeah. Corey, are you having a stroke? No, it's red light. Red light therapy.
Red light therapy. I heard about it on a podcast. You ever listen to Shed Night?
Do you want to?
Number one medical podcast
if you want to learn how to lose weight and have beautiful skin.
Therapy all through the night. That was good. The best joke so far today has been Lee's red light therapy. Is that where you just sit at a red light and scream?
I think it's the best one because I believe it's real.
Yeah, there was no joke there. I will sit at red lights and just scream.
And because I know him, his personality, that rage that comes out is probably really legit.
Yeah.
Well,
it's probably therapeutic.
Red light therapy, man.
Red light therapy. Yeah. We're going to talk about Holly on the next episode. I got a few other things that we're going to talk about.
Are we doing a double-decker shed night?
Yeah. We got 2 shed nights. Double-decker shed night. That's good.
Yeah.
Let's do our shout-outs, though. Corey.
Oh, this one's over?
This one is over because...
I just got here.
Well, we're at the 40-minute...
Yeah, I don't want people listening too long.
Yeah, I know. It's the worst.
I don't know. If Shed Night becomes more views or listens than Garage Night...
look out.
You could just talk to Craig.
Look out, Craig.
How great would it
coming
be
for you?
How great would it be if we just
Craig, there's no chance I'm coming for you for this one.
Craig's out.
I'd like to give a shit out to Craig for storming out and choosing not to do this podcast.
My parlay's going well, by the way. I got an MLB parlay right now and 5-game parlay.
Was it on Bumgarner get sitting down for a
That's DFA? That was nuts.
That is crazy.
They're going to eat like $34 million.
That is nuts.
Worth it.
No, but I've got the Angels winning, which they did. The Yankees winning, which they did. The Pirates winning, which they're up 4-0. And then I've got the
he's a very
Dodgers
big sports gambler.
Up beating the Cubs, and then I've also got the Giants beating the Mets.
Concerning.
Do you bet?
Yeah.
Do you do any sports betting?
Oh, I do all sorts of gambling.
What's your favorite gambling?
When Craig talks about making random bets, they bet on lacrosse. This is who bets him.
We bet on lacrosse. Yeah. We bet on the spelling bee, like the kids' spelling bee for years.
This is who I had a life bet with.
Yeah, home run bets.
Yeah, home
Still
runs,
not over.
Drinking.
Yeah,
out of a glass.
Did you hear about mine and Craig's death bet?
They have a death bet.
Whoever dies first, the other one has to speak at the other person's.
How's that a bet?
It was. I don't remember what happened. I have to do something. I don't remember what it was. It was a whole thing.
Yeah. Make sure that we didn't kill each other. It would have annulled it. We wouldn't be able to do it. But we've got I don't know. Yeah, we get to say whatever we want about the person. That's the other thing. But the person.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be nice either.
No, we also that would be awesome.
We also have a shitting your pants bet, which I've shit my pants 2 years ago. About 2 years ago. Year and a few months ago. I almost did it last week and I almost lost. What? Why'd you point it?
I just said a couple weeks ago, and here we are.
There we go. Yes,
about a week ago.
But if we shit our pants, whoever shits their pants has to go pay for a round of golf for the other person, and then go golfing, and then
in a diaper.
In a diaper, you got to golf.
Only a diaper?
Yeah,
like Baby Huey.
Yeah. At some point, you got to
shirt. No shirt.
The whole thing. You got to strip down.
No Winnie the Pooh
until they kick you off.
Okay.
You want to be in on this?
You want to join the bet because we know Travis is the one who's going to lose.
No.
I don't know because I do have gastrointestinal issues. So
okay, that's good.
Like I have an.
He's like, I'll bring him into the bet.
You know what? I'm good with this.
Like
now.
I have an emergency bucket in the back of my work truck.
Wait. Question.
Okay.
Then, if he makes it to the bucket, he's good. He's good then.
Yeah.
So you'd be fine.
Yeah, I'll be fine. I am a professional at this point.
But we got to be completely honest about this too. I will if I
do I have to come back here to be honest about it?
No. You have to bring your pants here.
No.
Look, guys. Actually, now that would be the move. Just open the door, toss them in, freshly brown.
You guys win.
Enjoy, suckers.
Oh my gosh!
All right, Lee's in the bet.
All right,
yeah, sure, I'm in.
Yes, sucker.
I love gambling.
We've got shout outs. Craig.
I did my shit out
to
Craig for not being here.
Yeah, that's right. Lee, who's your shout out or shit out? Whatever one you want to.
My shout outs, that's a good one, right?
Yeah.
Would be to your Patreon people.
The ones that have left?
No. You're the real ones.
What?
Yeah.
Well, let's just see where he goes with it.
Yeah, hold on.
Because it makes me feel a lot better about my horrible financial choices I've made in life and the amount of money I waste on a daily basis. So thank you, Patreon people.
See?
Well, funny thing is, it's the same. I want to thank my Patreons too. Those are my shout outs. How weird is that? Kellen Hall, Holly Graff, Adam Kenny Art, Seth Loop, Cassie Spencer, Amanda Keating, Shekinah Sarver, Jared Skelly, Homer Robertson.
He's like a diamond member.
Veronica Lara, Ben Illman, Jamie Roberts, Jamie Kenny,
Seth.
Jackson Sidehook.
Best dressed member of Patreon there is.
Sasha
I guarantee he
Carey,
probably shows up wearing a belt.
Thomas Savageau, Anthony Wright.
Has he been on here?
Who?
Loop.
Yeah, lots.
Yeah.
He has his own segment.
Yeah. In the Loop with Loop.
That's pretty good.
He does. He just takes over and tells the story.
Or is it In the Loop with Seth?
I don't know.
I don't know.
It turned into something else.
Sage Hills Golf and RV Resort in Warden, Washington. And Cameron Stratton. Thank you very much for your patronage. You guys are great.
Send some questions.
Lee is ready for another CL. And we're going to dive into another one. Join us next week. Thank you very much. We also say whatever team we want. We're hoping that they win.
The draft is soon. Go Colts in the draft.
Go Seahawks in the draft.
I
Draft
thought
a
you were
QB.
talking BCFL draft. That's coming soon, too.
Oh, it will be here before you know it.
Go my team. All my picks before the end of the 5th round.
Yeah, he did a lot of trading.
Is it fantasy football?
Yeah.
I'm not in the league. I don't care about it.
That sounded sad.
Have a good week. Bye. Wait, what do you say? What does he say? What does Craig say?
Goodbye.
And then you say,
hello.
Goodbye.
I don't remember now. What do we say?
Goodbye with my hands.
Why do people
Bentley.
Why do people listen to
Super
this?
serious.